Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So today I'll show you how you can do your own cosmetics baggie. So it's a bit different than the other ones, which you can see in the design and its shape. So it is a bit different, although it might seem a bit more complicated. I'll make sure to explain it really easily so that you can do this even if you're a beginner. I think it looks super cute and you can use it for pretty much anything you want. So I'm gonna show you my personal choice, but feel free to do whatever you'd like. So I'm using it for my hair stuff, so hair ties and similar, but as I said, you can use it for whatever you like. You can also customize the size of it. So let's get to it. Stay tuned. So you will need your pins and fabric scissors, then different types of fabric, one for the inside and one for the outside, and any band of your choice, so matching thread as well, and something to measure with. The zipper that I have is 25 centimeters or 10 inches long, but the size is pretty much up to you. So prepping is going to be super simple. Depending on the size of your zipper, you will need two pieces of two fabrics. So if you want to use fabric that has a pattern pointing in a specific direction, you want to cut that in half as well. So 25 centimeters times 20 or 10 times 8 inches to match the zipper that I have, like this. And the 20 is the height of the bag. So it'll be a little bit different when we're done, but I'll show you later what I mean. So anyway, if you decide that you want a little bit bigger bag, you should always adjust according to the zipper that you have. So always make sure to plan ahead with the size. So in my case, my inside fabric has a pattern that has a pretty specific direction. So that's why I have two pieces in this size so that both have the right direction when I sew them onto my bag. And here, this one is just the one bigger one, so I doubled the one side, and that's how I got the 25 times 40 centimeters or 10 times 16 inches. So now comes the first step. So I'll take the inside fabric and I'll align them pretty side on pretty side, so looking away from me, and I'll take care that the fabric pattern is nicely aligned, so something like this. And then we will sew this together, the one side. And now comes the zipper, so I'll take my outside fabric, so the side that matches the length of the zipper. Let me organize this really quickly. So you want to put the zipper this way and sew the outer edge. So you can do the inside and outside fabric at the same time or separately. I'll do it at once. So I'll again put it pretty side on pretty side, and I'll make sure I watch my pattern. And then I'll align everything nicely, and I'll sew a stitch to connect the two pieces of fabric with the zipper in between. So you can even pin it together if that makes you a bit more secure, and if you're a beginner, that way you prevent slipping or anything weird going on. Whichever way you do it, make sure you're neat when you do this, and you're pretty much good to go. So now that this side is done, you can kind of see what the one side is going to look like. So let me show you. So here's the zipper. So now we need the other side. So we will take the fabric, the other side of it, and we will again align nicely with the other the free side of the zipper. There we go. And then we will turn this around and do the same with the inside fabric. Again, as I said with the other one, you can do this separately or you can do it at the same time. It's up to you, so see what works best for you. Then do another regular straight stitch. So I also forgot to mention, when you do the bottom, you need to leave an opening so that you can turn this inside out when you're done. But I forgot, so yeah, if you forgot like me, you can take an unstitcher and simply make an opening later wherever you find fitting. And then again, secure the remaining stitch so that it doesn't rip further. And now we can turn this inside out. And then you can open the zipper, and this step is going to be optional. So you can do an additional stitch along this outside line of the zipper so that your fabric doesn't get in the way when you use your baggie and your zipper. And I think it looks neater that way when this section is a bit flatter. It looks a little bit more aligned with the zipper. So I will do a regular straight stitch on both sides of the zipper. There we go now, so it looks a lot better. So now I cut everything to the same length so that it's nice and neat. So it should be looking nice on both of the sides. So now let's open the zipper halfway and we can again turn it inside out so that we can connect the sides. So you need an opening again because when you do the sides, you won't be able to turn it inside out. Take care that the zipper is opened halfway so that you don't get a weird stitch. And let's pin this together. Now let's fold it like this, so you want to match the stitches. And then one more time so that you get this shape. So you want the mid stitch aligned with the other mid stitch, and then two sides go like this. And let's do the same on the other side. You can iron over this or go over it with your finger or nail so that you can see where the middle is. That's a pretty neat trick. And then again, align everything nicely. Now we can pin the sides together. Before you finish this stitch, I'll take the pink band that I have to make a little hanger on the side, so something like a little hook. That way we can hang it up later when we're done. So for that, I want to take out some pins and fold my band in half. So once in half and then along the longer side like this. And then push that open end into the midsection, and I hope you can see it nicely here. So I did the band on both sides, it's on the inside, and now we're ready to do our side stitches. So on the one side and on the other side as well. So then we will have all open sections closed, and make sure that your zipper is nice and neat and aligned, and that it looks nice on top as well, so that it doesn't slip to the side or do anything weird. So that way, when you do that, you will get a really nice front section later here. Now let's cut the leftover fabric almost all the way to the stitch. And I have to say, I love the shape that we have here. It's a little bit different than what we usually do, which makes it pretty unique and awesome to do. It's also not difficult, as you just saw. So these corners are really great. They do have a lot of room on the inside, believe it or not. It may not look like it, but all that is left is to close up the opening that we used for turning it inside out. And this you can do by hand, or you can do it with your sewing machine. I did this on the inside fabric so that you don't see it later, so it's pretty much up to you how you want to do the stitching. Here we are. I put some hair ties inside so that you can see the full effect that we get. So there is a lot of room inside for all of your stuff, and it looks pretty great. It's useful for pretty much anything you want it to be. You can make it bigger or smaller, so the size is pretty much up to you as long as you have a matching zipper. The sides here are awesome, so I really like the shape, but feel free to let me know what you think in the comment section. If you did enjoy, feel free to shoot us a thumbs up, and if you would like to stay updated with our other videos, you can subscribe to our channel, and that way stay updated with every new video that we post. Also, another thing you can do is post in the comment section if you have any wishes for future projects, or maybe some tips and tricks how we could do this project, or how you did it personally, if you changed something, how it turned out, and if you're satisfied. So thanks for watching DIY Ideas. I hope you're going to share this with your friends, and I hope I'm going to see you in one of our next videos. Feel free to check out the ones that we already have on the channel, and stay tuned for the new ones. Have a great day. Bye!